Well, you may be wondering what the hell I'm doing and what all this mess is everywhere, and that's actually mushrooms and rubbish growing. I'm pretty annoyed, to be honest with you. I've had a plumber out today for about a third time. He's tried to install, excuse the torch, he's tried to install a brand new water cylinder heater. You probably can't see that from there. He's tried to install he has installed a new water cylinder heater. There, you can see it now. He's installed a brand new water heater cylinder in a rotten tank. And I told him he's cut a bit of it away. You can see that? The tank's made in 1984 and it's rotten. And it's, you know, it's 30-plus-year-old tank. First of all, he took out the bloody thermostat about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. There you go. He took out the bloody thermostat and took off the lid off the top. Look at the corrosion. And I said to him, the tank is full of holes and it's leaking. You're wasting your time, it needs a new tank. And he ignored me and has gone and put a new water heater in a knackered tank. And in this box is the old water heater. Here it is. Now, you might not know nothing about plumbing, but I know enough to know that although it's got a bit of scale on it, it's actually nothing wrong with it. It's not even broken and it still works, so I've left it there. Why don't you put it in shorter anyway? So he's taken that off for some god knows unknown reason, and tonight you can see why the bloody mess has been left everywhere. It's really peed off. There's a saucepan there because the water was just pouring out down the side. He's left it like that. Has he turned that on or off? No, it's off. That's the immersion feed cable. He's just left that hanging like that. Now down here, that's my main stopcock into the house. You can see what I'm doing now is I'm draining down this tank. The bottom of the tank there, the water's running down this hose pipe. You can probably see it, there you go. So I'm draining down this tank now, and it's all going out the door and down to the front lawn because I've got luckily I've got this long hose which I've kept for this sort of emergency, and I've also got the bath running, draining down the header tank to stop this tank from refilling, because the header tank's going to constantly refill this one. Even though I've turned the water off, it's full of bloody water. There's gallons in it, gallons and gallons of water. So I've had to take it all to pieces, turn off that down feed from the header tank. That's the hot water out feed. So I mean, at the moment I really can't believe I've been left like this again. And I'm making this video to show, if it comes to it, what's happened here. He's cut a piece away there, and he's fitted a brand new immersion heater in the tank that's rotten. I don't know why he's done that, and it's still pissing out water everywhere. The water's running down the, that's silt that is, it's running down the side, and it's gone all over that control valve at some point and corroded all that. The pipe's all corroded behind it, look. There you are. Look how corroded that pipe is. That pipe's been leaking for bloody ages. And I've said to the landlady about it, they've never done nothing about it. That's the feed from the boiler to the coil in the tank. I've turned that off as well because that's dripping all over the bloody place. And this stuff is this kind of fungus. It grows, it almost seems to love growing in bloody tanks too much. It's like silt. Wonderful stuff. So as you can probably hear, or probably see, if I get the position to, I don't know if you can see it now. That's the water draining out this cylinder, because the plumber's been earlier today and he's just buggered off and left it like that. So I'm not very happy, because although he's a nice enough fella, but he's flipping left me in a right situation tonight. It's now quite late at night and I've had to now drain down all the tanks again. And it's only because I know roughly what I'm doing that I managed to get this far, but if you left just anyone else, they'd be buggered, to be honest with you. I didn't realise it was still leaking because until I went out the bloody you can see that stuff now, can't you? That's actually silt and crap, and there's a bit he cut away there as well out of the tank. He just dropped it on the carpet. But it was running down the side of the tank. It was running down the tank here, running down the side, and all over the floor. So this bit of carpet's now absolutely soaked after I've had it all dried out once. Unbelievable. And this tank here, I'm telling you now, I know how old this tank is because you can only got to look at the flipping kite mark. There you go, focused. So that's how old the damn tank is. And I said to him, it's no good, it's an old tank, it needs replacing. But no, didn't replace the tank. I thought it was a much better idea to chuck a new water heater into it for some, God knows why, reason. I think the tank's just empty there. See that, brand new. It's insane, isn't it? Brand new water heater in a completely rotten tank. You can see how corroded it is even round the entrance there. So that'll have to come out. Oh dear. I've got torches everywhere because of all this situation. That one's ready as well, isn't it? That's working. So, hopefully in a minute, it's been running for about 20 minutes, hopefully this tank will have drained down. I'm going to post this video on my wall, I think, or I might just share it. The local guy, he's a plumber who knows his stuff, to be honest with you. A friend of mine called Kevin, and he'll know straight away. He's only got to look at this and see what a bloody mess it's in. But all these old pipe unions were dripping. All the joins were kept dripping. They've been dripping for ages. Oh, I keep saying about it, and they won't do anything about it. That's one up there. That's the other one that drips. That one there, which is the feed into the top of the tank. So that's the in feed coming down from the header tank, which is obviously in the loft. Well, I'm emptying the header tank now, and this looks to me, it's still running out. You can see it, can't you? Should be able to. There you go. So I'm still draining that down at the moment, so that's got quite a few. I don't know how many litres that takes. 117, there you go. 117 litres that takes at 350 bar pressure. So it's knackered, to be fair. What fun. I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing at this time in the morning than dismantling an entire plumbing system and having to run all the water out the door. God. There's my hose pipe. God dear. because I can't clean any of this up because it's absolutely drenched. All the carpet's got wet patches all over it. You can probably see it's quite grubby now. It wasn't like this. Luckily I had a set of grips there. Right, I'm signing off for now. I can't believe it. What a lot of bloody hassle, as per usual. Hopefully this water will be drained off in a minute, and then I might go to bed, if I'm lucky, without the house flooding. Over and out.